Hey, good afternoon. Doing a post-market video here, micromap on the stock market and what I saw today. Great day for micromap in the markets. My Tasty Trade account up 10%. Didn't have many trades. I put a broken wing butterfly to the upside for next week in Micron. Was up huge today because of Samsung news that they're going to be cutting memory chips. So that was a bump up for some of the chip manufacturers. I did a credit spread in Manchester United, which is in rumors of a buyout. I closed out my put credit spread in AMC for more than a 50% profit. I closed out my NTR call calendar for a nice gain on this calendar spread to the upside. And I actually was assigned plug the 11. So I'm long 100 shares of plug at $11. And first thing in the morning when plug was down, I closed out my put that I was left with my long put in plug. So I'm still in plug, and nice day in this account in the tasty. I'm not tasty trade in the TD Ameritrade because I have two accounts. Some for buy power reduction. Some are better than others, and I like to have two accounts. You don't know if one could be down for technical difficulties or if volatility. You never know. So I like to have two accounts, and they're both very good platforms. But I do like Tasty Trade a little bit better. Good day here in this account of 4.23%. The future trade wise, I did on this account. I had 9 trades. So overall, I had 4 and 9, 13 trades today. I really didn't open many trades today. I didn't see a lot of opportunities. Let me look at the orders here on the in the Thinkorswim platform. So I closed my Ironfly and BGS for $1.65, a 50% profit. I closed my Lyft put credit spread for a 50% profit. I closed my call calendar in Carnival for over 25% profit. I closed another put credit spread in Lyft for another 50% profit. VNO, I closed that Ironfly for a 25% profit. Dish Network, I closed for a 25% profit. I actually got put 100 shares of Mara, and I closed the put first thing in the morning, and I stayed with the long. And we'll take a look and see what I'm long in there. But I'm long 100 shares, and it was a good winner for me today. EBS closed the 10 put, and Iron Condor, Ironfly in Wells Fargo closed that for a 25% profit as well. Big winners were XOP and XLE, really big winners today, and I've been harping about those in my videos. Let me see here some of the news. So I've been doing some YouTube shorts. So I did some of the news this morning on the YouTube shorts, and that's been working well for the channel. Let's see what we have here in the news. I saw something that was pretty important. I did a quick short on the 40% on the max. So this is a pretty big headline. Outlook for credit access and inflation worsens. New York Fed survey shows. So we're getting we're having sort of like a credit freeze. Maybe banks are getting ready for a recession, and they're holding up the credit, and inflation is getting worse. And I think it'll get worse. You know, the mandate for the Fed is to fire more, have unemployment go higher. But if you have higher unemployment, that means you have less people working and producing goods and services. And if you have less goods and services out there, people have to raise their prices. It's just common sense. So I think this is just going to add to the inflationary fire. That's just my 2 cents. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't think it's getting any better. You got to get interest rates higher. Interest rates did go higher. Talking about interest rates, let's take a look at let's go to markets and look at the bonds. Interest rates were up across the board. And we'll touch upon the futures now as well. Haven't touched upon them. But you can see here the yield curve, everything was up today: 6 month, 1 year, 2 year, 3 year, 5 year, 7 year, 10 year, and 30 year. They were all up today. So rates were a little bit higher. I didn't see much on the news front. Just this morning, Tesla, the China battery factory, Mac sales down. Now we have this about the Fed, about the New York survey about credit access and inflation. We got a couple earnings. We only have CarMax and Tilray. I think Tilray reported after the bell. That's a small marijuana play. They've all been crushed. Let's go back to the futures and take a look at the futures, the watch list. So the 10 year was up 3 bips to 341. The dollar was higher today all day, miraculously, up 7-1. It was higher in the morning. Now it's down some, but it was still higher on the day. Foreign currencies all down. Bitcoin up huge, 1,300. And in my prior video, I said maybe have 3 to 5% of your assets in crypto. I have Beetle and I have ETHE. So those are working well for me. Oil down 80 cents, but I want to say XOP and XLE were up on the day. XOP up to 80 because we have merger, which I did a video on, that ExxonMobil is going to buy Pioneer Resources. So it's a big merger, about $50 billion. One of the hugest mergers since Exxon bought Mobil back in 1999. I was listening to. So oil was down 80 cents on the day. S&P rallied back from being down from, I think they hit 40. They actually went under 4,100 and they came back to finish up on the day to 4140. Gold got hit down to 2006. I don't know. Yeah, it was under. It will hit 1996 today, so it was under 2000. Ether up 34 to almost 1900. Cattle's been strong, fundamentally sound market. Hogs have been weak. That one's just a yo-yo, very hard to play. My Tyson Foods was a good winner today for me in the meat sector. Up $1.44. I own 100 shares of that one. Holding that one as a like a meat correlated play. Small caps were a big winner today, up 1%. Usually small caps lead the rally. If you're coming out of if you're starting a new bull market, that's what they say. Also, what I've heard. Dow Jones up 113. Natural gas really undervalued. Commodity down huge today. Not down. Up huge today. Up 8.5%. Even though it's a small, it's at a low number. That's why it's such a big increase. NASDAQ down 4, pretty flat. Palladium and platinum hit pretty hard on the metal side. Silver held up, staying at the 25 mark. Grains, still got to do research on the grains, but it seemed like corn was the best one today, up 11 cents. Soybeans and wheat pretty just down a couple cents. And interest rates we touched upon were higher, so the bonds were negative today. That's how it works, that product. ZF, ZB, ZN, and ZT are all they're all futures in the bond market, and when these go down, interest rates go up. So that's your recap for the stock market today. Didn't see a whole lot to put on trades because the VIX right now is at 1983, and you really want to put the VIX. You really want to put on selling option strategies when the VIX is up huge. So we need that VIX up there so we can get some fear and get some good premiums on these options. You just got to be patient sometimes. I'm just taking off a lot of trades. I'm not really a big big fan of calendar spreads. They're slow movers, but they're a good engagement too if you want to do them small. But anyways, I'll see you in the next video, and those YouTube shorts for whoever's trying to build their channel and do content, they really work. Anyways, check y'all later. Bye bye.